Imagine waking up feeling tired, reaching for your first cup of coffee, and realizing that by mid-morning, you're already craving another just to keep going. It's a cycle many of us know all too well, rushing through our mornings, battling fatigue, and relying on caffeine just to survive the day. But what if there was a way to feel naturally energized from the moment you wake up until you go to bed, without ever needing coffee or energy drinks? In a world that glorifies productivity and nonstop hustle, understanding how to maintain steady energy isn't just a convenience. It's essential for your health, focus, and overall well-being. Fatigue is more than just feeling sleepy. It can sneak into your daily life as brain fog, irritability, slow metabolism, or even frequent headaches. Many people assume that coffee is the only way to fight these symptoms, but what if caffeine is masking deeper lifestyle issues that quietly drain your vitality? This video is for anyone who's ever felt exhausted by mid-afternoon, struggled to concentrate on important tasks, or wished for a more consistent, natural source of energy. You don't have to settle for short bursts followed by crashes. Your body can thrive on its own rhythm if you know how to support it. Over the next few minutes, we're going to explore practical, science-backed ways to stay energized all day long without relying on coffee. From simple lifestyle adjustments to understanding the hidden connections between diet, sleep, stress, and movement, you'll discover how your daily choices affect your energy levels more than any cup of coffee ever could. You'll also learn why some popular habits meant to boost energy may actually be doing the opposite, slowly wearing down your health over time. By the end of this video, you'll have a fresh perspective on energy and wellness, and you'll understand that sustainable vitality isn't about quick fixes. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports your body naturally. But first, we need to address a question that's been puzzling many. Why do some people feel drained all day, even when they eat well, exercise, and sleep enough? Understanding the answer to this could change the way you think about your own energy, and it's the first step toward finally breaking free from the coffee-dependent cycle. Many people don't realize that low energy is often more than just a sign of a busy schedule. It can be a signal that your body isn't getting what it truly needs to function at its best. Simple habits like skipping breakfast, relying on sugar-laden snacks, or staring at screens for hours can quietly sap your vitality. Even small lifestyle choices, like not drinking enough water or sitting for long periods, can contribute to fatigue, leaving you feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day. Early signs of chronic low energy aren't always obvious. You might notice subtle changes like difficulty concentrating at work, feeling irritable over small things, or struggling to get motivated for everyday tasks. Some people experience mid-afternoon crashes, despite having had a good night's sleep, while others rely on multiple cups of coffee just to feel normal. These experiences are frustrating because they make you feel like you're stuck in a cycle that's hard to break. Experts say that energy levels are closely linked to the way we eat, move, and rest. Your metabolism, stress levels, and even your circadian rhythm all play a role in how awake and alert you feel. Real-life experiences show that when people begin paying attention to these factors, they often find surprising reasons behind their fatigue, things that coffee alone can't fix. So the question remains, what exactly can we do to feel energized naturally, all day long, without relying on caffeine? That's what we're about to explore next. For many people, low energy isn't just a physical problem. It affects every part of life. You might notice it in simple things, like dragging through your morning commute, feeling unmotivated to exercise, or struggling to focus on work or family responsibilities. Emotionally, it can create frustration, guilt, or even anxiety because you know you should be productive or active, yet your body just won't cooperate. Some people describe it as a fog that sits over their day, making everything feel harder than it needs to be. From a medical perspective, persistent fatigue can have many underlying causes. Nutrient deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, sleep disruptions, or chronic stress can all interfere with your body's ability to generate natural energy. Yet, many people don't get the full picture. They think caffeine or energy drinks are a quick fix, not realizing these solutions can temporarily mask symptoms while sometimes worsening long-term energy patterns. Misconceptions like, "I just need more coffee," or "I'm lazy," often make people feel blamed for their own fatigue, when in reality, It's a signal that lifestyle or health factors need attention. Lifestyle impacts are subtle but significant. Poor eating habits, irregular sleep schedules, and prolonged sitting can slowly erode energy reserves. Even small things like skipping a walk or not taking mental breaks during the day can compound fatigue over time. Real stories from people struggling with this show a common thread. The energy drain affects work, relationships, and overall quality of life. It raises an important question. If daily habits and hidden health factors are draining your energy, how can you truly restore vitality in a sustainable, natural way? The answer isn't obvious, but it's coming. When low energy becomes a constant part of life, it's easy to dismiss it as just being tired, but the truth is, chronic fatigue can quietly lead to more serious health consequences. Your body relies on consistent energy to regulate hormones, support a healthy immune system, and maintain mental clarity. When that balance is off, even small tasks can start to feel overwhelming, and your overall well-being begins to suffer. People often ignore the warning signs: persistent midday slumps, frequent irritability, headaches, or restless nights, thinking they'll pass on their own. But these subtle signals are your body's way of saying something needs attention. Ignoring these patterns can create a turning point where fatigue starts affecting more than just your mood or productivity. It can impact your metabolism, digestion, and even cardiovascular health over time. Emotional health suffers too, because constant tiredness increases stress and anxiety, making it harder to engage fully in your personal and professional life. Many people reach a stage where they're trapped in a cycle. The more exhausted they feel, the more they rely on caffeine or quick fixes, which only temporarily mask the problem and sometimes worsen the underlying imbalance. The seriousness of this issue becomes clear when you consider how fatigue silently shapes your lifestyle choices, from what you eat to how active you are, and even how well you sleep. The turning point comes when daily energy loss stops being just inconvenient and starts limiting your potential, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It raises a pressing concern. If left unaddressed, this persistent energy drain can quietly affect your long-term health and quality of life. The real question now is, how do you break free from this cycle and reclaim steady, natural energy without depending on coffee? That's the stage where things start to get truly interesting and life-changing. What makes low energy even more complicated is that it often hides behind unexpected or subtle symptoms that many people don't connect to their fatigue. Some experience digestive issues, frequent headaches, or even mild mood swings, never realizing these could all be linked to underlying energy imbalances. Because these signs are easy to ignore, many people delay seeking answers or assume it's just part of life. This delayed recognition can make the problem feel bigger and more overwhelming than it actually is. Another twist is how common mistakes can unintentionally worsen the situation. People often reach for more coffee, energy drinks, or sugary snacks to push through their fatigue, thinking they're helping themselves. In reality, these quick fixes can disrupt natural energy cycles, interfere with sleep quality, and even affect metabolism over time. Some well-meaning advice about powering through or just exercising more can backfire if your body is already running on low reserves, leaving you frustrated and confused. Unexpected complications can also arise when persistent low energy interacts with other aspects of health. Hormonal fluctuations, nutrient deficiencies, or chronic stress can amplify fatigue, sometimes creating a domino effect where focus, immunity, and mood all start to decline. Real-life experiences show that what begins as a minor drain of energy can escalate into a significant challenge, affecting work performance, relationships, and overall wellness. The stakes are higher than most people realize, because this isn't just about being sleepy or unfocused. It's about how your body and mind function every day. And yet, despite all the warning signs and complications, most people still overlook the true root causes of their fatigue. That's why understanding the hidden factors behind low energy is crucial, and it brings us to the moment where the discussion gets truly revealing, where we start uncovering what's really keeping you from feeling vibrant all day long. After exploring all the subtle signs, hidden complications, and everyday habits that quietly drain your energy, the turning point comes with one important realization. Staying energized all day isn't about pushing harder or drinking more coffee. It's about understanding how your body naturally creates and uses energy. Experts in nutrition, sleep science, and lifestyle medicine agree that fatigue often stems from a combination of disrupted sleep cycles, poor nutrient balance, chronic stress, and a lack of movement that supports circulation and mental clarity. Once you recognize these patterns, the problem suddenly becomes more manageable and solutions start to make sense. The key insight is that energy isn't something you simply get from caffeine. It's something you generate through healthy lifestyle choices that support your metabolism, nervous system, and mental focus. Simple adjustments like balancing meals with protein and complex carbohydrates, taking strategic movement breaks, managing stress through mindfulness or breathing exercises, and prioritizing restorative sleep can dramatically change how alert and vibrant you feel. What feels like a subtle tweak in daily routines can have an outsized impact on overall wellness, mood, and productivity. Here's the twist many people don't expect. Sometimes, the body's energy patterns are out of sync not because of anything wrong with you, but because modern life constantly interrupts natural rhythms. Artificial lighting, constant notifications, and erratic schedules can confuse your circadian rhythm, leaving you dependent on caffeine to mask an imbalance your body is trying to correct naturally. The good news is that by paying attention to these hidden influences, you can start reclaiming your energy in ways that feel effortless and sustainable. By the end of this video, you'll see how small, intentional changes can break the cycle of fatigue and give you a new perspective on feeling energized all day long without ever needing another cup of coffee. Now that we've uncovered the hidden factors behind low energy and the ways modern life can disrupt your natural rhythms, it's clear that sustainable vitality is less about quick fixes and more about consistent, mindful habits. Simple lifestyle changes can make a powerful difference. Starting your day with a balanced breakfast rich in protein and whole grains, staying hydrated throughout the day, taking short movement breaks to boost circulation, and practicing stress-relieving techniques like deep breathing or meditation. Prioritizing quality sleep and creating a regular sleep schedule can also help your body restore energy naturally, reducing reliance on caffeine or sugary snacks. Awareness is another crucial piece of the puzzle. Paying attention to your body's subtle signals, like persistent fatigue, irritability, or difficulty concentrating, can help you catch energy-draining patterns early before they become more serious health concerns. Small adjustments in daily routines, combined with understanding how nutrition, movement, and rest interact, create a ripple effect that improves mood, focus, and overall wellness. Ultimately, staying energized all day without coffee is about listening to your body, supporting it with healthy habits, and making intentional choices that nourish both mind and body. By embracing these insights, you can reclaim your natural vitality, feel more balanced, and enjoy every day with the energy and clarity you deserve.